The Chevrolet Colorado seems like a quintessential pickup truck. It looks tough, offers impressive towing specs on paper, and comes with some eye-catching trim levels. But beneath that rugged exterior lies a collection of problems that should make any potential buyer think twice. Stay with us as we reveal 8 big reasons why it's best not to buy the Chevrolet Colorado. Number 8. Disappointing fuel economy. When Chevy replaced the naturally aspirated V6 with a turbocharged 4-cylinder engine in the latest generation, buyers expected better fuel efficiency. But surprisingly, the new powertrain is actually thirstier than its predecessor. While the old Colorado with the V6 was rated at 18 mpg city and 24 mpg highway, the new Turbo 4 delivers just 17 mpg city and 21 mpg highway. This 3 mpg drop in highway efficiency is significant, especially for a truck that many use for longer trips. This fuel economy disappointment becomes even more apparent when you compare the Colorado to its direct competitors. The Toyota Tacoma with its hybrid powertrain achieves up to 23 mpg combined, while even the conventional gas-powered Ford Ranger manages 20 mpg city and 24 mpg highway. In today's market where fuel costs remain a significant expense for truck owners, the Colorado's inefficiency puts it at a serious disadvantage, especially for those who drive frequently or use their truck for work. What makes this especially frustrating is that the whole point of downsizing from 6 cylinders to 4 should have been improved efficiency. Instead, you're getting worse fuel economy along with a less refined driving experience. The Turbo 4 may deliver impressive power numbers on paper, but that means nothing when you're stopping more frequently to fill up the tank. For a mid-sized truck in 2025, these fuel economy figures aren't just disappointing, they're inexcusable, particularly when Chevrolet has proven they can build efficient vehicles in other segments of their lineup. Number 7. Transmission problems. Transmission issues have plagued the Colorado for years, and the latest generation hasn't fully resolved these concerns. The previous 8-speed transmission was notorious for shuddering, vibration, and improper shifting, sometimes at really low mileages. Many owners reported their trucks would literally shake when shifting gears. The new 8-speed automatic may be improved, but it's far from perfect. Drivers still report hesitation during acceleration, rough shifting, and problematic behavior from the adaptive transmission system. This smart system supposedly learns your driving habits and adjust shifting patterns accordingly, but many owners complain it never seems to adapt properly, causing erratic shifting that can be both annoying and unpredictable. Software updates have helped some owners, but others needed multiple dealer visits to resolve these issues. When you're paying premium prices for a new truck, the last thing you want is transmission headaches from day one. Number 6. Build quality concerns. Perhaps the most alarming trend with the recent Colorado models is the noticeable decline in build quality. Despite the redesign bringing impressive tech features and performance improvements, many owners feel the overall quality has actually deteriorated. Paint quality issues are frequently reported, with many trucks showing dirt in the paint and various minor blemishes right from the factory. Weld strips are clearly visible in multiple areas, especially in the cargo bed, giving the truck an unfinished appearance that's unacceptable for a modern vehicle. Even small details like misaligned logos and letters on doors reveal how little attention is being paid to quality control. The tailgate doesn't feel as solid as it used to be, and Chevy has even removed practical features like hood struts to cut costs. These might seem like minor complaints individually, but together they paint a picture of a manufacturer prioritizing profit margins over product quality. When spending upwards of $35,000 on a pickup truck, you deserve better craftsmanship than this. Number 5. Interior quality issues. Step inside a new Colorado and you'll initially be impressed by the modern dashboard design and tech features, but that positive first impression quickly fades once you start touching surfaces and using controls. Despite some soft touch materials in key areas, the vast majority of the cabin is wrapped in low-rent hard plastics that feel cheap and scratch easily. Components like the glove compartment, sun visors, and mirror covers feel flimsier than in the previous generation, suggesting significant cost cutting throughout the interior. Many owners report occasional rattles and strange noises developing within the first few thousand miles, something unheard of in competing trucks like the Toyota Tacoma. The disparity between trim levels is particularly striking. Base models look and feel drastically cheaper than they should be for their price point, lacking tech features that are now standard on many economy cars. Even in higher trims, the build quality doesn't match the price tag, making the Colorado feel like a poor value proposition no matter which version you choose. Number 4. Subpar ride quality. While pickup trucks aren't expected to ride like luxury sedans, the segment has evolved significantly in recent years. Competitors like the redesigned Toyota Tacoma have switched to sophisticated multi-link rear suspensions that dramatically improve ride comfort. Even the Honda Ridgeline, with its unibody construction, offers a significantly more refined driving experience. The Colorado, however, sticks with an outdated leaf spring rear suspension. While this conservative approach helps with towing capacity, it creates a firm, sometimes jarring ride that feels increasingly out of step with modern expectations. The truck bounces excessively over imperfections, and the vague steering further detracts from driver confidence. Sound insulation is another weak point, with excessive road and wind noise penetrating the cabin, especially in off-road models with their chunky tires and lifted suspensions. For a truck that many people use as daily transportation, the Colorado's old-school driving dynamics feel increasingly difficult to justify when better riding options exist at similar price points. Number 3. Electrical and tech issues. The Colorado's modern infotainment system looks impressive with its large touchscreen and feature-rich interface, but it's plagued by software bugs and glitches that can make daily use frustrating. Many owners report screens that suddenly go black or freeze entirely, requiring a battery disconnect to reset the system. Bluetooth connectivity issues are common, with phones frequently disconnecting or failing to pair properly. Problems with Sirius XM radio, volume controls, and other audio features have been widely reported as well. While these issues aren't unique to the Colorado, they seem particularly prevalent and persistent in Chevy's midsize truck. The backup camera, a safety feature that's now standard equipment, has been problematic for many owners as well. Reports of cameras displaying distorted images, working intermittently, or failing completely have surfaced since the truck's launch. This isn't just an inconvenience, it's a potential safety hazard when backing up a vehicle with limited rear visibility. Most concerning is that these problems often can't be permanently fixed. Many owners find themselves having to disconnect their battery regularly to restore normal operation, a bizarre troubleshooting method that shouldn't be necessary in a modern vehicle. When you're paying for cutting-edge technology, you expect it to work consistently, not require constant resets. And while software updates occasionally address these issues, they often introduce new bugs, creating a frustrating cycle for Colorado owners. Number 2. Limited configuration options. One of the most disappointing aspects of the latest Colorado is the dramatic reduction in available configurations. While the previous generation offered extended cab models with a longer 6.2-foot bed, the current generation comes exclusively as a crew cab with a short 5.2-foot bed. This one-size-fits-all approach severely limits the truck's appeal and versatility. For buyers who prioritize cargo capacity over passenger space, there's simply no Colorado configuration available that meets their needs. The short bed isn't ideal for carrying longer items, and the lack of an extended cab option means those who rarely carry rear passengers are forced to pay for comfort they don't need. This limited lineup is particularly frustrating when competitors like the Toyota Tacoma and Nissan Frontier continue to offer extended cab configurations with longer beds. For loyal Chevy truck buyers who need more cargo versatility, the only option is to step up to the significantly more expensive and larger Silverado, a solution that doesn't work for everyone's budget or parking situation. Number 1. Value proposition. Considering all the issues we've discussed, the Colorado's biggest problem might be its overall value proposition. With a starting price well into the mid-$30,000 range and fully loaded models approaching $50,000, the Colorado is priced like a premium product but doesn't deliver premium quality. These prices would be easier to justify if the Colorado excelled in key areas, but its mediocre fuel economy, questionable build quality, and tech glitches make it hard to recommend over competitors. The Toyota Tacoma, for example, may cost slightly more upfront, but its superior reliability and higher resale value make it a better long-term investment. Even the Colorado's claimed class-leading towing capacity comes with caveats. To achieve the maximum 7,700-pound rating, you need specific configurations with options that add thousands to the price tag. Many buyers find that by the time they've equipped the Colorado to meet their needs, they're looking at a build that would cover a more capable full-size truck. When you add up all the compromises, the build quality issues, the transmission quirks, the limited configurations, and the disappointing efficiency, it becomes clear that the Chevrolet Colorado simply doesn't offer enough value to justify choosing it over its increasingly capable competitors. But if you think that the Chevy Colorado is the only pickup with problems, check out this video about 8 reasons why you shouldn't buy a Toyota Tacoma, which you can now see on the screen. You'll be surprised by the number of problems that trouble the best-selling midsize truck on the market, a truck that comes from a brand that's primarily associated with impeccable quality. Thanks for watching and see you next time.